Hi, my name is Yong Shi. I am for this assignment, I am in charge of the module one, which is the user login system. And first of all, I'd like to talk about our hospital managed system. Our hospital managed system is a JavaScript Java Swing application with a role-based access for each of the three users. These users include the doctor, the receptionist, and the admin. So my module controls most of the authentication, basically who can log in, who can't, and which this also would enforce what each of these roles are access to in once they're in the system. Well, I would also like to say that these systems will always greet them, each of these roles and users with a custom dashboard title and a main menu, which will show buttons related to only their roles and what they're access to and what they're basically able to access. So first, I would like to demonstrate our system for the login user system. Over here, you can see this is our login page. And what this shows is the username, which I can type here. Anything will be shown. However, once I were to type in the password, whatever I put here, the details would be censored, not censored, would not be shown publicly, which helps keep privacy. And let me just once I were to, if let's say I were to press the login button without inputting any details, the screen would show me a pop-up saying error, which telling us to input username and the password, which is great. Now I would like to type in show you what happens if we were to type in the wrong credentials. So let's say I put in user, type in a random password, press login. This pop-up will show us saying whatever you typed in was invalid and we should try again. Now I would like to show you the admin page of our system in the login. So once we were to log in, once we type in the correct details, we will be shown a pop-up saying it was successful and we gained full access as an admin. So over here, we have the admin dashboard. We are shown 4 things that we can look at: appointment bookings, patient records, doctor management, and reports. So first of all, I would like to show what happens in each of these. The appointment booking, we are basically allowed to choose, well, for the patients, the patient, the doctor, the date, and the time, and then we can book the booking. Over here at patient records, we can check the patient records, we can update them, we can add them, and we can also remove them. And the details are also shown here. For the doctor's management, we can type in the ID, the name, the specialization of each of these doctors. We can view their schedule. We can add the doctor, and we can also remove them. I would like to show you first of all these examples first for the view schedule. Then on the goal, let's say I were to view his schedule, we would see his schedule with a pop-up. We can also remove and add him. And then after that, we are going to the reports. It will basically show us the total patients, total doctors, and the total appointments for today. We also see the schedule of the doctors. After we're done here, we can either choose to exit or log out. I'm choosing the log out. And once we're logging out, we'll pop up back into the login page. Now that we're done with the admin, I would like to talk about the receptionist. Receptionist. Oh, since I typed in the correct credentials, it shows us that we have succeeded in logging in. So now we have 2 buttons instead of 4. You realize that, and that is where our role-based access control comes in. Basically, we are only giving access to those that are permitted to it. So let's say for the admin, he gets everything, while the receptionist, they get what they can with the access roles they have. So over here we have the patient records, and we can, similar to just now, we can update, add any of them, and appointment booking, we can also do the same. So that is for the two logins that I would like to show you for the users, the the admin and the receptionist. Now, I need to talk about the the presentation. Sure, it's not recording.